Long time coming, Victor. You, me, the Heat. We've been flirting. We've been making eyes, googly eyes, gaga eyes at each other for a long time. And finally, that echolocation, right on point. Hello, this is Riles. You want Duncan Robinson for Oladipo? I'll give you Olynyk, and you'll like it. Goodbye. Click. He did it again, Leroy. Didn't even need a harpoon. He just needed trickery and deception.
Bait fish.
These GMs think they can mess with the Godfather, the Don, when it comes to deadline day. But when it comes to who's going to blink, it's going to be them. Because my man is ice cold staring down at the other side of the Zoom call.
That's right, Tahoe.
Welcome aboard.
That's right,
Victor.
Tahoe. Keep it coming.
Always meant to be. Victor Oladipo, the Miami Heat, Heat lifer, Heat culture. Riley be with you.
Tell us how you feel about Lowry.
Lowry? Never wanted him. Fat. Rode coattails of Kawhi Leonard, who's going to be here in 4 months. You know, put on a whole dog and pony show. Oh, Drake is, look, guys. You guys know I know Drake. Bro, he's an ambassador. He's paid to be there. All right? Anybody can get Drake.
You are the worst. The worst.
Did Norman Powell have Drake call him? No, he went off to another team.
Because it's Norman Powell. Let's
he could do whatever. Norman Powell, like he could pull the Drake card if he wanted to, but he goes,
no, he couldn't.
No, he
couldn't.
Sure, he could. Oh, sure, he could.
Really? You think any person traded out Toronto could do the old Drake thing?
You don't think Drake's hung out with Norman Powell before? You're nuts.
Yeah, when he was with Kyle Lowry.
Oh, Messiah. Here's what we're gonna do, Kyle.
You paused in that last name, huh?
You fraud, Messiah Jerry. That's not the guy we traded for. That's definitely what you think happened there.
No, Bielitsa.
Huh? Bielitsa. Belly.
No, don't say belly because people think you're talking about Belichick.
No, nobody calls Belichick belly.
So, all right, let's just confirm and review. So this past offseason,
yep,
Oladipo was a hot topic. Then he wasn't, to which you claimed didn't want him anyway.
Never said that about him.
Look, we can't move forward if we can't.
I'm not going to move forward with your lies.
You've never said anything negative about Victor Oladipo.
Oh, I've said things back in the past when he was on the Pacers and they tried to say like he invented Dwayne Wade's celebration of this is my house. Sure, there's been stuff in the past. But as far as wanting him, not wanting him, I've just said, listen, he's going to be there whenever we want. He wants to be here. It's so obvious. The guy was helping Jimmy Butler off the ground while wearing a Pacers uniform. He couldn't help himself.
I help guys up.
Oh, Leroy. You're adorbs. Listen, I just wish I could.
Didn't mean didn't want to smash their face in.
I wish I could just take that hat, adjust it, and pinch your cheeks. Okay, because you saw the videos last year. You saw the way he lovingly looked at Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler, and then when he helped him up, it wasn't like, oh, I'm next to him, I'll lift him up like Bam did to Derrick Jones Jr. last night. He ran to get into a huddle that already had two Heat players helping Jimmy up. Jimmy, I'll help you. You want to know why? Because he was a Heat lifer before wearing a Heat jersey.
I don't think that's how that. Hold on.
Oh, it works.
No. I don't think you ever spoke about him in that light.
Oh, sure I did. I made a whole video about it. Where you been, bro? This is what happens when you don't use social media correctly. Made a whole video. He making the gagas at Bam. You know, it was a thing.
And so what were your feelings when you realized we weren't getting Lowry?
Oh, great. My feelings were great because who wants to overpay for him? You think I want to sit here and give away Duncan Robinson?
Tyler Hero.
Why? Tyler Hero? I'm not doing that for Kyle Lowry. No
thanks. Oh, now you want Duncan Robinson.
Oh, yeah. Duncan Robinson. You see him free and easy last night, making shots like it's nobody's business.
See, here's what I hate about sports.
Loosey-goosey.
Here's what I hate about sports. Because basketball is, I've always said this about basketball and baseball. It's like the success rate is less than half if you're doing well. So there's a lot of failure. And they've been struggling, the both of them. And so everybody today is going to say Duncan and Tyler balled out because they realized they weren't getting traded. And I ain't buying it.
Well, you cannot buy it all you want. I mean,
it's nonsense.
Duncan Robinson's sitting here crying to Ramona Shelburne, having his privacy ripped on the jump. He's out there having his text read. He didn't think we were going to get read.
All right.
This is what happens when you're not in the foxhole of deadline day, Leroy. You weren't in the muck like I was. Every rumor, rumbling, whisper, cryptic tweet, report, inkling, sauce.
All of that. You had no idea Victor Oladipo was coming here until they announced it. I promise you that. I promise you that.
You have to stay there. You have to stay with the intel until the intel is over.
It's Friday, dude.
Right.
Can we here? I have a nice, big piece of meat in front of me. Mm-hmm. It was well seasoned before I cooked it. I don't need any steak sauce, silly sauce, any kind of sauce on my steak. So, although I appreciate you.
Rice Up TV says no more Kelly.
I'm sorry. Actually, Leroy, it's not Friday. You know what it is? It's Rye Day for Pat Riley. You take the F off of Friday, you get Rye Day. Because the rap.
I like to put the F on something else.
Whoa.
The F can get the F out of here. Hit
that,
Robbie.
Which is brought to you by the Orion Fuels Downstairs Convenience Stores. Truly subs beyond convenient. Rice Up TV says no more Kelly 3-point percentage segments.
Woo! Hit the bricks, you bum.
Oh my goodness.
See ya.
Mo Harkless spent 2 minutes here.
Oh, Mo Harkless, Heat lifer.
Kelly Olynyk finished his time with the Heat at 31% from three.
Wait, I didn't even ask. What are we doing?
Don't ever ask again.
Yeah, that was just the last time.
I didn't ask. So here, let me get this straight. So we're clear. Because Dunks and Tyler Hero didn't get traded, they're going to start balling out.
Dude, did you see Tyler pull up from the logo last night? He's got his swagger back. Bah!
You know what? Here, let me say this. Yesterday, I was on a podcast in the UK. And it was fun. One of them's a Patriots fan, which is just like, I wish they had told me that beforehand, but that's okay. And I'm wondering, I'm like, wow, they really like our show. Do they not realize that that's not what sports talk is? You dressing up in outfits with the shenanigans. What do you think they think this morning? They're like, ooh, I want to find out about the Heat. Big Heat fan.
Yeah.
And you're doing whale noises.
Covering all bases.
J Fig, next time your song comes on, we'll do a duo. Because
By the way, the trade that Riley made for Oladipo, that's a trade that some Heat bro would suggest to us yesterday. We would have laughed at it. Thought it was stupid. Olynyk and Avery Bradley for Oladipo.
Olynyk, Avery Bradley, and a swap.
A protected swap.
Wait, of a second rounder?
No, first rounder.
Wasn't it? Was it a first rounder?
But 2022.
A swap.
And it's protected.
It's amazing.
And think about this. Here's what's funny about swaps. You think there's any situation that's going to have the Heat with a worse record
than the Rockets?
Nah.
Right. So a swap is, what is that?
It's nothing.
That's what's amazing to me.
Riley's just like, I've heard these swaps are all the rage. I'll give you one of those.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Never has a double loss day felt so good.
Oh, I didn't even care. Game was house money. And by the way, it was actually a really fun game. I mean, referee screwed us. Not a true loss. But, I mean, Bam. Whatever Jay Crowder said to Bam Adebayo, Jay, thank you. Thank you. Because
what he said, shoot?
Oh, dude, Bam was taking us on his shoulders the whole way through. Now, unfortunately, Duncan Robinson couldn't stop fouling shoulder blades again, which, I mean, jeez.
Question. How come every time we play a big?
Yeah, a big could have been used last night at the end of the game.
There's another train that's never late.
But okay, all right. You don't think that's going to be the Heat's nemesis?
I mean, they're going to have LaMarcus Aldridge in like 2 days.
Okay, all right. But again, me saying this up to this point and everybody laughing at me, but if you pay attention to these games, anytime they play somebody with a big like that does nothing but bang the boards and protect the paint, then he'd have problems.
It was annoying last night. It was certainly annoying.
It was annoying more nights than last night.
Yes, but it was also annoying last night.
Okay.
Cantor getting 10 offensive rebounds. I did not like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you at least concede that maybe we ought to do something about that? Which LaMarcus Aldridge.
They're getting LaMarcus Aldridge.
Okay, but you laughed at me for the whole year when I kept saying it.
It's not the biggest problem. I mean, like if you're going to tell you,
but it helps.
Sure, sir. We never disagreed on that. You kept asking me what the biggest problem was.
Yeah.
It's not bigs.
Man, let me explain something to you.
CJ McCollum had 31 points in the first quarter yesterday?
So what?
Yeah, they guarded him like if he was an unknown guard from Lehigh.
So what? So what? You look, I don't care what anybody says. You can deal with a jump shooter. Jump shooters get hot. But offensive rebounds and getting rebounds, that's something you got to have.
I mean, his podcast is literally the pull-up podcast. You think you want to prevent him from pulling up?
Did whatever he wanted yesterday, and then
Dame has
the refs bail him out.
You don't think that was a foul?
Oh, come on, ticky tack.
No. That wasn't the question. Hold on. That wasn't the question.
No. I'll tell you what. If we're gonna judge it on scale, with Bam Adebayo wearing a human being as a cape, and that doesn't get called an and one, Damian Lillard certainly shouldn't get free throws for.
How about Derrick Jones Jr.'s revenge dunk at the end of the game? His revenge 3-point play.
His revenge dunk on dunks. Fouled out.
There you go. There you go. Duncan Robinson fouled out. I mean, he pulled the old KZ Akpala last night. KZ gets fouls quicker than anybody.
Yes, he does.
Soon as he hits the floor, beep, foul.
Captain Pat going out on the waters yesterday. Not even needed chum to go get his fish. Go get his sea life. Go bring some new orca into the pod. Nyar. It's all happening for us. It's fantastic to see. Some people have to go out there. They have to lie to their crew like Danny Ainge. And they say, we're going out to the Orlando Seas. There's fish aplenty. But do you get the first fish that everyone wants? No. Do you get the second fish that everybody wants? No. You get stuck with the eyeliner fish. French intangibles. Danny Ainge has to be like, he's like, see, I did something. I did something. It's like, yeah, but they were giving away like Vucevic, and you went and got us like the third best Magic guy, Fournier. That is such Celtics in a nutshell. They're like, yeah, in rumors we have Vucevic, we have Aaron Gordon, and never mind. We're just gonna get Fournier. All right, cool. Thanks, Danny. Be like, nailed it. Riles, meanwhile, is like, a whim away from getting Oladipo and Lowry for nothing back to back. It's okay though. Never wanted Lowry anyway, so it's good. I wanted him for Jimmy. I didn't want him for myself. Jimmy's gonna love Oladipo.
Yeah,
younger, clampier.
I think what Jimmy likes is kind of like Pat Riley, the effort guys, the guys who are gonna put in the work. You know what I mean? But it was getting to the point where we had a lot of effort guys, but they wasn't doing nothing. Like, who cares about putting forward effort if you can't stop nobody? So they'll be better defensively. I think it'll give them all a breather to allow these guys to be able to produce on the offensive end. Definitely. And now you got two guys that can get the ball to the rim.
Yep.
So for this team, you added more situational things in Oladipo than you could with any other player. Besides, even somebody like Lowry. Lowry's not as quick, but Lowry possesses a lot of the same tools that Oladipo does. In fact, Lowry might be a little bit better defensively, but other than that, you got a guy who can play some D. You got a ball handler. He was first team all
defense before that injury.
No, I know. Okay.
What do you think? What do you think about this?
Oh no, please wait. Here.
What?
Take it slow.
What do you think about this? All right, at the arena, what if we have at one of the concession stands?
Oh no, already?
Yeah. What if we sell at the arena linguine and clam sauce?
Call McCullough.
Send it up the flagpole. McCullough. Linguine and clam sauce? That's gold.
No.
All right.
I know you got another one. Here.
What about Miami clam chowder?
And he's back.
Just marinate on it. Listen, you don't got to say yes or no right now. Just let it.
Can I tell you?
My vote's for the second one.
And all of your names, these are the worst.
What?
I mean, if I had to pick one, here, I'm picking the best of the worst. Okay, they're all terrible. But Bloomin' Onion.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy he's still here.
Huh?
I'm so happy he's still here.
No. But if he wasn't, you know what you would be saying? Bum, didn't want him anyway.
Hard to say.
You just flip. You just flippity flop.
Hard to say. You can't.
Hard to say.
Hey, you can't tell me what my feelings.
I've been around you long enough to know how to go. Okay, really? What do you think about Kyle Lowry?
Bro, never wanted him anyway.
At least change up the words. Like, don't say exactly what everybody says you're gonna say.
But that's true. Like, I mean, like, I can't. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wanted Kyle Lowry. I didn't. I wanted him for Jimmy because Jimmy is like it's Jimmy's guy and all that type of stuff. But I'm not gonna sit here and allow Masai Ujiri to fleece Pat Riley.
No.
Riley does the. Hold on.
The trade has nothing to do with what I'm asking you. So don't try to bring other parts of it. No.
Sure it does.
No. You were all gung-ho about getting Kyle Lowry.
Nah.
Even though in the past you had called him a bum.
Nah.
Then we didn't get him, and then you say I didn't want him anyway.
I didn't want him.
I got Oladipo for nothing. You didn't have to give up Tyler Hero. You didn't have to give up
That's
Duncan
not
Robinson.
the point.
As Riley says, the cupboard is full. We're not going to just trade our assets. Do you have him on Tyler and Duncan last night? This guy, I mean, Pat Riley, he's so, he just like, he speaks, he soothes you with wisdom, Leroy. And so he's first of all, Tyler Hero definitely had a swagger bag. I don't care what he says about the trade rumors not bothering him. I don't know. I haven't seen that guy since the bubble where he's pulling up from the logo. I mean, he was insanely in his bag yesterday. That's what the kids call it, Leroy. And Duncan Robinson, free and easy, at least on offense. I mean, he was fouling shoulder blades left and right. But Dunks, who's sitting here, he's crying to Ramona Shelburne, which she apparently seems like she broke confidence yesterday.
Stephen Smolnick said Lowry cried post game and now got to show up to practice like nothing happened.
Oh, it was just such a show. They should be so embarrassed what the Raptors did. They're like, no, we're definitely going to trade you, Lowry. But make sure you make it look good. We need to have one of these guys go out there and make the deal happen. Here's Riley last night on why they didn't trade Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, when you look at our young guys, especially even with Bam and Duncan, and you saw what Tyler did tonight. He had 29 and he didn't even think about it. So their upside, I think, is so big that you don't know right now. But when you see 29 or 25 or 8 threes or whatever Duncan can do or Tyler can do, you can't let go of those two assets. You just can't, because they could become truly great. They're very, very, very good players right now. And I think they're probably a year or two away from maybe what their early max could be, from a production standpoint. So I'd hate to have that, come back at us, if we were to do something, and try to move them, but we're not going to. And
yeah.
Somebody, them goons said, calling it now, ISO Depot.
Ooh.
By the way, they keep pushing. They keep putting up the stat of Victor Oladipo that he's like 31% on off the dribble jump shots. Like I've seen that so many times. I just saw it right now on ESPN. It's like 81st out of 85 possible players.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he's been playing with bums in Houston.
Yeah,
He's been trying to tank to get out of there. People don't know that this is all part of the plan. Oladipo's been trying to get to Miami now for 3 years. Okay. Oh, he wasn't his stats in Houston. Dude, it wasn't a team he wanted to play for. He's trying to get to Miami. It's all part of the plan. You guys don't see this is 4D chess that nobody wants to listen to. Okay, this is the Godfather's gambit. All right, I told you. This is chess, not checkers. And by the way, kept cap space for why? Even Rachel Nichols mentioned this yesterday. Hey, Andy, we did it. Now, as soon as things collapse for the LA Clippers in the offseason, Miami Beach is back, baby. Another clamp for the clamp chowder. He's gonna have so much fun down here. He wanted to team up with Jimmy originally, not playoff P.
You're amazing. I'm speechless.
Thank you.
I'm speechless.
Thank you.
You just keep it moving.
What do you mean?
You just keep it moving.
I don't understand. What do you mean I keep it
just
moving?
What I said. On to the next one. On to Cincinnati.
That's
Cincinnati.
That's how winning is done. You're the 6 inches in front of your face.
What?
Yeah. That's what Al Pacino said on Any Given Sunday.
You sure it wasn't the 6 inches between your ears? Huh? Everybody don't have 6 inches in front of their face like you, Pinocchio.
They got themselves Victor Oladipo for peanuts, and they shipped off Kelly Olynyk, and they also got themselves Serbian Kelly Olynyk, basically. They got Nemanja Bjelica, a.k.a. Professor Big Shots, a.k.a. Belly. And Pat Riley, he didn't just have thoughts on acquiring Victor Oladipo. Riles had thoughts on adding Belly. That's what he had to say.
We're going to miss Kelly Olynyk. You know, he's a hell of a player. You know, we think that, you know, Belly, you know, is, and that's what I'm going to call him, okay? Because I got to get to know him before I start talking about his last name, Bjelica. But Nemanja. But I think both of those players, Victor and Belly, can help us, and that Belly is sort of a facsimile of Kelly, but we're going to miss Kelly.
And Jimmy played with him in Minnesota when he was on the Timberwolves, and then I know Spo mentioned pregame that Goran's very familiar with him. I guess that's like a Balkan thing, because I know Christos was super fired up about it. He's like, "Oh, Goran and Nemanja, Balkan brothers together." I'm like, all right. If Christos is happy, I'm happy. But one thing that was underrated about it, Leroy, with Nemanja coming in here, people were like, Tobes, another accent in the fold. I was like, all right, bro, but how good is this guy's accent? Because Luka doesn't have an accent really. Like Luka's kind of like, it's like baby Slovenian. It's not Gogi Slovenian, you know? Like it's almost like it's I don't know. It's not the same accent. It doesn't sound the same. So I don't know. I did some research on it, and it's pretty good.
I mean, I was one of the options. Yeah. Great win for us. Like, what can I say? I took a crazy shot. The ball went in. We deserve this win. And that's it.
Nemanja with the trigger. Very well done, my friend. Take me through the mindset. I know Buddy was one of the options. You stepped out. That was really, really deep range. Did you know it was good when you let it go?
Yeah, I mean, I was feeling it. Like, it was like only 1 second to go, and I'm shooting that shot during my workout. So, what can I say, man? Crazy shot. I think we deserve this win. We were like brave, very brave tonight. It's very hard to play against this team, and we play some different defense, and we won.
Sold. Love this guy. Another great pickup by Riles. Hope they had a phone conversation when they talked to him. What can I say? I love this, Leroy. We got Belly and Gogi and Belly.
You threw me off with the text.
What did I text?
John Jones putting somebody asking to be put to sleep.
Oh,
I'm like, is this guy serious?
Yeah.
Like it's the worst.
Game Boy goes, he sounds like Gogi. Voice twins, just like the Marlins broadcasters.
No, but Gogi uses sexy voice.
I got to be honest with you. If we had the choice, like if the Heat came to us and said, hey, new guy, who do you want on? Victor Oladipo or Bjelica? I kind of want Bjelica now.
Of course he does. Of course he does. What?
Oh, man.
Why do you do this to us?
What?
Like, yeah, I sometimes feel uncomfortable. That maybe
uncomfortable.
Do I have to talk different? Is going to, does he have to like translate it in his head? Like,
Texter writes in, even when Riley flubs, he sounds smooth AF. I agree.
Yes. Can
you give me Riley again trying to say Bjelica's name? Because he's like, yeah, I got a press conference today. A little worried about it. Not too worried about it. Here we go.
We're going to miss Kelly Olynyk. He's a hell of a player.
Yeah.
Sure.
We think that, Belly, is, and that's what I'm going to call him, okay? Because I got to get to know him before I start talking about his last name, Bjelica. But Nemanja. But I think both of those players, Victor and Belly, can help us, and that Belly is sort of a facsimile of Kelly, but we're going to miss Kelly.
Yeah. I'm sure Pat has like a good personal relationship with the guy. It seems like a great guy.
No.
Hit the bricks and not the ones that you throw up every night.
Hit the bricks.
He can't hit them. There's none left.
Dude could lay his own brick road by just shooting basketballs.
Follow the Kelly Brick Road.
Wow.
That's the point. He's in the silly sauce, ladies and gentlemen. It's officially a Friday.
Point for Leroy.
How are we gonna go see the Wizard of Oz? Follow the Kelly Brick Road. Follow the Kelly Brick Road.